This green card holder left the United States in 2019, and a series of unfortunate situations happened. Not just COVID in Asia, but the mother fell ill, almost lost her legs. The father had major diabetes and couldn't hear, couldn't walk, couldn't do a lot of these things. It was a very difficult situation that he had to stay back and care for. He was not in the best health condition, and he had to go through a lot of changes himself. Obviously, marriage and the kid outside of the country delayed his return. In any situation, you would think this person have abandoned their green card. They've left the US from 2019 till now, it's 2026, right? 7+ years. 3 months ago, I think early February, March, we did a consultation. I reviewed everything. I said, it's a risky case. I'm not 100% sure you can enter. Let me see your documents. Let me see the things. And I'll do my best to try to talk to the officer for you. We spent 3 months to prepare. We collected all of their tax returns. We collected their property deeds in the United States and all the utility bills paying for their California residence. We collected all the medical documents from the father, the mother, and we prepared everything. And I went down to talk to the officer about this case. 9 years. I know it's a lot, but we've done other 9-year cases. We've done a 13-year case. What do you think of the situation? And the officer was looking at it and said, I don't even recognize this individual, right? The pictures don't line up. He left the US 9 years ago. But the officer was very happy about the tax returns and the US residency and all the medical conditions abroad. And so they said, are they going to be coming back here for good? And I said, yes, right? They are coming back. Their child is a US citizen. The family here, they have a summer camp. They are going to come back. And they have all of these things. The officer said, okay, we'll arrange a date. Let's have them fly in. It's not a guaranteed approval, but based on my experience, talking to the officer, seeing the attitude, I felt pretty confident that this could work. I had the client prepare everything, fly in, gave him a lot of confidence, and it turns out he was actually staying at the same hotel as the Iran team for the World Cup, right? So he was staying in the hotel. Margaret and I couldn't get into the hotel. There was a bunch of cheers. We had to have him come outside, cross the street. Then we picked him up. Then we went to the border. We took his entire case, reviewed with the officer. And you know what? Most of the conversation, on top of everything else we talked about, most of the conversation ended up about how he lost weight, because he lost over 150 pounds or more. Reviewed everything, and we were just having a great conversation. And we talked about the Iran team, we talked about Mexico, we talked about what he's going to be doing in the US, the school summer camp. We talked about a lot of these things. It was a quick conversation, but we prepared everything in case to prepare for the worst. But after reviewing everything, the officer said, looks good, looks legitimate, valid green card, welcome in. Now, after coming in, was stopped again at the other customs to check his luggage because, again, he had a lot of fitness equipment, opened everything, reviewed everything. Again, it was good. Then we came in, right? But long story short, the client left the US for 9 years. Any other port of entry was almost guaranteed that his green card will be confiscated. He would have to go to deferred inspection. He will be inspected, ad infinitum. We prepare for the worst, but we've done 300 of these cases already, and so we kind of know what the officers are looking for. And again, the officers are looking for home ties, reasons abroad, and just your attitude. This individual did not abandon the green card, even though the time was extremely long. We get it. It's over 180 days. It's over a year. The reentry permit expired. Everything we get it. But there were these reasons. Will you accept it? And he was seeking admission, but he was let in. And so I just want to share that story. Again, it's one of those things where even in this administration, even though the Supreme Court just landed that ruling that everybody is essentially seeking admission at the border, and they have a lot of latitude and discretion, but that cuts both ways, right? Everybody's seeking admission now. So who are they going to let in? Or are they going to just kick everybody out? They're still looking at the individual. They're still looking at you. Are you a plus for the United States or are you a minus, right? And so, given the family background, given the property, given the arguments that we were able to prepare, the officer was okay with them coming in. And so, just want to share that story. Shiloh did a great job preparing this case. The client is extremely happy, said this is like the best possible solution. And now he's very happy with his family going to summer camp.